Welcome to another Groundhog Day NBA game. Shadows or not, it's time to get it going. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Portland Trailblazers. On Monday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Detroit Pistons. Then on Friday, they'll be matching up against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And for their matchup with the Knicks, it's always exciting when you get to clash with the #1 team. These guys will be hungry to prove themselves in that one.
Here's the starting group for Portland. Luka Doncic is out there with Thompson. Then there's Wembanyama, then it's Shaedon Sharpe, and it's the Beast in at the point guard position. And for the Rockets, Shepherd is out there with Green. Then it's Cam Whitmore. Then there's Alperen Sengun, and it's Eason in at the 4. And we've got All-Star Weekend fast approaching. I'm sure all the players are looking forward to it.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, if you're competing that weekend, it's an honor and a lot of fun. And for the guys that aren't, it's a few welcome days of rest and relaxation. Defensively, you have to stay connected to them on the perimeter.
Here's the Beast. No good with a layup. And here's Houston. It's a three-point game. They're moving on after a tough loss they took at the hands of the Pacers.
They hit a couple big shots, but overall, there was a lack of consistency. Just not their night at the offensive end.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed.
Houston shooting their first free throw of the night.
You know, I know that's an aspect they've been trying to address as a team. I mean, they've got to get those free throw numbers up and improve.
If you look at rebounding rate, Tari Eason is one of the best in the NBA, Clark.
Yeah, you think about rate, it basically looks at what percentage of rebounds do you get while you're on the floor. And Eason is prolific in terms of boards per minute, uses his 6'8" frame well. He's gobbling up rebounds at well under 1 every 3 minutes. That's a lot of heavy lifting there, folks.
Now here's Doncic. A 17-point game for him in the win against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
Also, his ability to push the action and get to the line made a huge difference.
Green against Sharpe. Back to Green. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With great mobility and the 8-foot wingspan, yes, 8 foot, Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
We played just over a minute here in the first. Green finds Sengun. Over Wembanyama, and Sengun gets it to go.
At home in the paint, Alperen Sengun has great footwork.
Pass to Doncic. That shot off the mark. Eason with some nice D. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Ime Udoka for a minute. He said they spent all week watching film on Victor Wembanyama trying to find flaws that they could take advantage of. No such luck. So their mission tonight is to try to make someone else beat them, which coach admits could be fool's errand.
Thank you for that, Allie. Portland shooting their first foul shot of the night.
Thompson at the line for 1.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
Outside Eason. Outside Green. Sinks the tray.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Now Doncic. A reliable go-to guy for them. He's averaging around 26.5 a game.
Capable of slicing his way to the basket. All Doncic needs is a sliver.
Outside Eason. To the middle. Here's Sengun. Portland with a rebound. They're a team with momentum in the midst of an 8-game winning streak.
Just playing really solid basketball right now. They're trusting each other more out there and attacking as a group. They're a fist, not individual fingers, which has made them tough to to beat.
Here's the Beast. Buries it from 3.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Let's check out which teams have been offensive juggernauts the past 10 games. Number 1, the Trailblazers.
This team has been on an absolute tear offensively. It seems like they're able to find a shot every trip down.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first.
Trailblazers foul. Number 8. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Şengün passes to Eason. Now here's Şengün, covered by Wembanyama. On the wing, Whitmore. Şengün, the screen.
Great contest. I mean, Thompson, he's got the quickness and the length to wreak havoc as a defender. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's the Beast, coming off a 28-point game against New Orleans.
Boy, he was piling up those assists in that one. I mean, every pass seemed to be on time and on target.
That's tipped. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here.
And I love how aggressive they are at pushing the pace off of turnovers. They rank in the top 10 in this category. They just love exploiting their opponent's mistakes.
And you mentioned just how well they rebound. This is a team that works hard and knows how to box out.
Green finds ways to get it done inside. Really intelligent as a scorer.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. The Beast shot is off.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Here's Eason. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Sharp with it. Counted.
Yeah, not afraid to finish at the rim. Sharp. Just relentless.
Outside Eason. Outside Green. Pass to Şengün. Clock at 6. Outside Eason. The 3. Fires in the triple. Eason's got 6.
He's really feeling it right now, shooting a high percentage to start this game.
Thompson going inside. And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last. As we near the postseason, let's see where the West is shaken out. Taking a look at Portland, they have looked in control all season long. Aren't showing any signs of taking their foot off the gas anytime soon. And, of course, Houston, well, record-wise, not even in the same conversation.
When I look at the Rockets, when you look at their roster, they're talented enough to turn this thing around. But so far, the season has not come together for them the way people predicted.
Yeah, that's the sense you get, isn't it? I mean, the important thing is that they don't panic here. Stick to the basics and work out of this slump without trying to do too much at one time.
Baseline jumper. It's hauled in by Houston. Şengün's got 4 rebounds in the game. Green with the ball. Now Sharp defending. Down low. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Turkish thunder. Şengün tasting the sauce up top.
Blazers trail by 8. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Driving to the basket. Wembanyama. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
They allowed him to establish deep position. You just can't do that.
Exactly. I mean, once he's got the ball in that area, the battle's already lost.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He wants to review the game plan. The Rockets lead by 6. Here's Shepard. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Pacers in Indianapolis, and he gets that one.
Yeah, their aggressive approach on the offensive glass has created second-chance opportunities.
Ultra impressive, guys. Caught them off guard, and they've taken the momentum in this game now.
The Beast, good. The Beast has got his second basket of the night.
He's got a knack for finishing inside. That's easy money.
And here's Shepard for 3. They get it back to the paint. Second chance shot. Portland with a rebound.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Outside Sharp. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Green.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds, and they look strong here in the early going.
Here's the Beast. He's got 5. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Tari Eason. Portland shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
Number 8, 2 shots.
And he makes a first. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Koulibaly's checked in. So he gets them both.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Pass to Şengün. Back to Whitmore. Nice move. And there's a nice layup by Şengün. Şengün's got 8.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
The NBA becoming more and more global, Clark. Şengün, a perfect example of that.
Yeah, Alperen Şengün out of Turkey. Right now on the fast track to being the best player to ever come out of his homeland. So still very young, but boy, his future is quite bright.
And so it's Houston with it after the basket by Portland. Blocked! And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. And Houston making a change here. Smith's checked in.
Number 10, Jabari Smith.
Pass to Whitmore. 5 to shoot. Şengün, the screen. And it's Whitmore missing. Blazers trail by 4. Here's the Beast. He has 7. And it's Koulibaly missing. Tipped away. Cranked it in off the glass.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, similarities in the games of Alperen Şengün and Nikola Jokic. A couple years back, Jokic suggested that Houston run their offense more through him, and they have. Jokic said that's going to benefit the whole organization. He wants to pass and play for the team. They'll move when the ball is in his hands. Brian?
Well, Jokic would know. Thanks, Allie. Houston leading by 4. Pass to Shepard. Inside. And the ball out of play. The Trailblazers will have it. Taking a look at some numbers here for Jalen Green.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
Now here's Koulibaly. To the inside. Şengün with a steal. Here's Smith. Shots blocked. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball.
Rockets ball.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
On defense, the Trailblazers. Trailing by 4. On the wing, Noel. To the paint. Here's Şengün. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
The Beast passes to Wembanyama, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this.
Şengün comes up empty down low.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Here's Smith. The Blazers making their last shot. Pass to Şengün. Launches it. Şengün can't get that one to fall.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Sharp, no good.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Brooks, the pass to Noel. Şengün in the post. Wembanyama on it. Şengün, no good.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Here's the Beast. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there. Houston in the lead. Outside Noel. There's a minute 47 left to play in the first.
I think he has to play more conservative from this point on. I mean, that's 2 fouls already.
Landale's checked in for the Rockets. Jalen Green comes in for Noel. Now a timeout called by Portland. Now looking at the 2K leaderboard, specifically which teams have created a lot of turnovers and cashed in on the other end during the last 10 games. The Trailblazers, third.
They've turned up the heat defensively over this last stretch, trying to force more turnovers. That's been their game.
Smith with it. Sohan covering. Landale with a screen. Down low. Oh, Williams with the block. It's stolen by Green. Now here's Brooks. Koulibaly defending. 1:21 left in the first quarter here. 6 to shoot. Here's Smith. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss. Portland has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. And Sohan gets it to go. And that ties it up.
So good at keeping his balance through contact. Sohan showing some poise right there.
Green, the pass to Brooks. Smith outside. Outside, Green. Landale inside. Guarded by Doncic.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game-changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively. Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Dunn outside. Doncic on the wing. Fires for 3. Counted from distance. Doncic has gotten his 3rd basket of the night. At the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Trailblazers out in front. They lead by 1. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And taking a quick look. Here at the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
Yeah, I love the energy and aggressiveness I've seen from them on defense. They're really getting after it with all these blocks.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
They've got Jock Landale. Jalen Green is out there with Dylan Brooks. Then there's Simone Fontecchio. And it's Smith in at the power forward position. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Now here's Green. 32 points for him last game against Indiana.
And he really made them pay for every foul. Spent much of his time draining shots from the free throw line.
Here's Dunn. Coulibaly with it. Checked by Brooks. Outside, Green. Brooks finds Smith. And so far in this one, 2 for 4. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Rockets?
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
Tell you what, they have outworked the opposition and have capitalized on the putbacks, bagging their own groceries tonight, boys.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Smith misses in close. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. They host the Pistons after this one, and that'll launch a 4-game homestand for them. The Rockets trail. Brooks from outside. They get the rebound. That one drops for him. Landale's gotten his second bucket.
And a big part of their offensive success right now is the ability to create second-chance opportunities.
Yeah, they've played with more hunger. Very impressive with the effort they put on the glass. I like that tenacity.
Hey, Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that. And they place in the top 10 in fast break points. They take their chances to run, and it's something they're really good at.
And you love how they've controlled the glass at both ends. It takes a huge effort to out-rebound this club. And that one misses. And he's good on the second. The Rockets have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Outside, Green. No good with the triple. The Trailblazers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Coulibaly on the wing. Brooks defending. Doncic outside. A deep 3. Up again, controls the rebound and the putback. And the Trailblazers lead by 2.
great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points.
And great instincts, too, guys, anticipating where the miss was going.
Now here's Smith. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Indiana.
And piling up the points at the line. He was in attack mode all night.
Here's Sohan. Outside Koulibaly. Off target from outside.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Fontecchio with the ball. Now guarded by Sohan. Outside, Green. Pass to Brooks. From the arc. Another miss. He's 0 for 2 now.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Picked up by Sohan. Puts it up from 15. Doncic, no good.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
The open shot by Brooks. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it. Brooks has gotten his first bucket of the night.
Yeah, Brooks will just attack you without thinking anything of it.
Inside, here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Green, the pass to Brooks. Now here's Smith. Right side, Green. Up and over Doncic. And it's Green missing. Portland leading. Clark, what catches your eye about Jalen Green at a fundamental level?
Well, it starts with his pure explosiveness. That just jumps out at anybody because he's jumping over everybody. Okay? The way he can get up and down the floor and hang and lift. And that's what stands out, his athleticism. And he's actually rounding off some of the rough edges in his game that makes him kind of scary as we go forward.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 9.
Doncic, because he's so skilled and so savvy, he does a nice job forcing. Defense into tough spots when they're guarding.
Portland shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. The first one falls. Houston making some changes. Eason comes in for Landale, and it's Shepard in for Fontecchio. Doncic hits them both.
Luka Doncic is a do-it-all player. I mean, he does everything for this team, including being a walking triple-double threat on a game-by-game basis.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. He's checked in for Doncic. All right, let's take a chance to showcase the top setup men at the small forward position in the NBA this year. Second, Amin Thompson.
They're smart, athletic players who move the ball well in any situation, transition, the half-court set. You can count on them to just make good decisions.
I tell you what, you could put the isolated cam on these guys and you would notice how flawlessly they execute those entry passes. They create so many easy baskets in the low post because of how on time and on target those feeds are.
And that one's good. Green.
I like when Green aggressively hunts his shot. He's a very impressive offensive player for as young as he is.
Here's the beast. He's got 7. Outside Sharp. And he drives in. He hits that one. 2 for 5 now.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense. Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Eason. Houston making some changes. Alperin Şengün's checked in for Smith, and Whitmore subbed in for Brooks. Here's the Beast. No good on the three. Rockets trail by 6. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
They get it again. Portland has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game.
Nice find by Thompson. Now, good to see him sharing the ball like this.
Here's Shepard. His numbers are solid, putting up around 18 points a game. Outside Whitmore, lets it fly. And he's now 1 for 4 after that one. Portland leading by 6. Here's the Beast. 9 points in the game. Misses from short range. Here's Shepard, covered by Wembanyama. And that's good. Shepard for 3. Shepard's got 6.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Outside for Wembanyama. Outside Sharp. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Green. Ooh, Green with a vicious dunk.
Some of these dunks he throws down are absolutely absurd. What an athlete Green is.
And how about our AT&T 5G slam cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Well, the Trailblazers shooting the rock well at 46%. Here's the Beast. Looking at his scoring efficiency, he's averaging around 29 a game. The 3 ball. Drops in the 3. The Beast has got 5 points in the quarter.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Rockets trail by 6. Outside Eason. 4-3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Portland has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. Wemby putting on a show.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You got to keep him out of the paint.
And it's Green with the ball for the Rockets. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to chase him. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Here's the Beast. He's got 12. Here's Shepard. Pass to Eason. Outside, Green. And here's Shepard for 3. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got his 4th assist in this one.
That's his second triple this quarter. I guess he's left that dry spell behind.
To the middle. Şengün with a steal. Outside Whitmore. And it's Portland with a rebound. Thompson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's the Beast. Offensive board. The shot off that time. Rockets trail by 3. Green, the pass to Eason. Pass to Shepard. The ball's knocked loose. Going all the way to the rack. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
When Wembanyama has the ball in there, I mean, it's often a bucket, a foul, or both.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
He's been a completely different guy at the line this season. I mean, last year, you weren't sure what you were going to get when he got to the stripe. There's no way we could have expected such a huge increase in those free throw percentage numbers.
Smith, he's checked in for Houston. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Luka Doncic is checked in for Kamara. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
An elite shot blocker. Wembanyama covers so much ground.
The Beast, good.
Well, the analytics would say take either that shot or something from downtown.
Smith right side. Outside Eason. The Rockets again can't hit.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Fourth and second chance points. And they're one of the top 5 rebounding teams in the league. They put in a lot of work down low. They're an intimidating team when they're attacking the boards.
And their defense is a huge part of their offense. The points off turnovers this team generates, it takes a lot of pressure off their half-court offense. Rockets trail by 9. Pass to Eason. Hits a three-pointer. Eason's got 9.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
And Portland's shooting about 45% during the second quarter. Here's the Beast. He's got 16. Up top, Thompson. Inside. The Beast passes to Thompson. Over Whitmore. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Here's Shepard. 9 points in the game. Pass to Eason. Şengün, the screen. Takes a 3. Eason can't get it to go. Portland leading by 6. Here's Doncic. Nice finish from Luka.
That's the weight room strength of Doncic right there. Fully displayed.
The Rockets shooting about 40% during the second quarter. Here's Eason. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
You know, his performance at the foul line this season might be the first thing he points to as a priority to improve.
No good on that one. And the second free throw is good. 32 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Here's the Beast, defended by Şengün. From deep, Wembanyama. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama. A big who can hit smooth three-point shots.
Here's the Beast. 16 points for him. Outside Sharp. Here's the 3. That shot missing. And so it's Portland earning this break in the action, up 10. Defense is setting the tone. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
64.
Welcome to halftime, folks. Before we talk about the game, let's check out who won Player of the Month in both the East and West. In the Eastern Conference, Tyrese Maxey.
Great to see Maxey get acknowledged, hustling on both ends to be a difference maker. He's talented, but also a self-made dude.
And yeah, as they say, he leaves it all out there on the floor every night. Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the Portland Trail Blazers.
They're moving at a high speed. When they get in space, they really push the pace. Makes them hard to keep up with.
Yeah, several times the defense couldn't get back. That created all sorts of mismatches.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. Trailblazers lead by 10. On the court right now for Portland, they've got Luka Doncic. He's out there with Victor Wembanyama. Thompson out there with Sharp. And it's the Beast in at the point.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
Green against Sharp. Şengün, a screen on Sharp. And here's Green from the arc. Look at Green showing off his range.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. To the inside, Şengün. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Muscling through contact. This is where Şengün's at his best.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And it's really baffling. I don't know how he lost his touch at the line so dramatically, guys. I mean, and it happened quickly as well. He's nowhere close to what he shot from the line last season.
Portland leading. Here's the Beast. To the paint. Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
Outside, Green. Outside, Eason. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 6th rebound on the night.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Yeah, and this is the kind of impact Wemby makes offensively because he can score in just so many ways.
Pass to Şengün. Now Whitmore, defended by Thompson. Stolen by Thompson. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Here's Doncic. Ooh, the explosiveness from Luka.
This is intelligent basketball. Forcing a turnover and then immediately starting the fast break.
And Houston has possession. They've got plenty of time to get back into this.
Yeah, I'm sure they feel pressed, but this is when you have to stay calm and execute.
Now here's Whitmore. Defense right on him. Fires the 3. Portland with a rebound. The Beast has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Doncic outside. Back to Sharp. Lets a floater go. Eason pulls it in. Eason's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Shepherd. Outside, Green. And here's Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Well, Alperen Şengün's developed into a great scorer. He can put up some big numbers.
From deep, here's Doncic. Rebounded by Green.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
Here's Eason. Off target at the rim. Trailblazers lead by 10. Oh, Doncic playing above the rim.
I know Doncic takes pride in being able to produce for his team, and he's doing it at a high level here.
Here's Shepherd. And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And the league has made it clear, Grant, it sees streaming at the forefront of basketball viewing going forward.
Well, B.A., it's a no-brainer. The internet is the future, after all, and streaming opens a lot more options for engaging with fans while they watch.
Getting ready for Portland. Adams checked in for Wembanyama. Sohan comes in for Luka Doncic. Kamara, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's Coulibaly in for Sharp. Şengün finds Eason. Got a piece of it. Fast break. Here we go. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes. Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Portland leading by 12. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Pass to Coulibaly. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Houston. Sengun's got rebound number 11. Here's Green. And it's Portland with a rebound. 19 points in the game. Here's the Beast. Green covering.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
The shot. Again, Green missing.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Here's the Beast. And he can't bank that one in.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Pass to Shepard. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
When it comes to winning big, basketball acumen is the difference. LeBron James said, quote, in the final 2 rounds of the playoffs, what's going to separate teams is IQ. There's moments in the game that a coach can't prepare you for, where you have to make adjustments right away. It's not experience, it's IQ.
He would know, Allie. Thanks. Green. And he gets a friendly roll as that one goes. Green's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
The Beast passes to Adams. Misses from close range. And now it's time to look at the teams that have really impressed shooting from the field during the last 10 games. Number 1, the Trailblazers.
Recently, they've been effective in getting good looks. Field goal percentages are typically tied to the quality of your shots.
Smith, he's checked in for Whitmore. And he sinks the second. Here's Shepard. He's got 9. Knocked away. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball.
First in scoring, and they're the best passing team in the NBA. Number 1 in assists this season. That tells you a lot about the leadership and the attitude of this squad. No one player puts himself above the team.
And it's no secret the league is definitely more offensive-oriented nowadays. And they are the best of the bunch in following that trend, leading the league in points per game.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, man. And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that guy. Boy, nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
That's good from Eason. So it's Portland now. Here's the Beast. He's got 22. Pulls it. Oh, they get a hand on it. Sengun with a steal. And here's Shepard for 3. And that comes off the assist by Green. Green's got his 6th assist of the night.
Good read from Green there. Getting better at sensing when his teammates are wide open and need the ball.
The Beast. Good.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Shoots from the block. And scoring with a play inside is Smith. Smith's got 6.
And there's the length of Smith at work. Playing big on the interior.
Pass to Sohan. It's tipped. Outside, Green. Here's Shepard. Lets it go from deep. Adams grabs the miss. Here's the Beast. 24 points for him. And you You can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
This will be his third trip to the free throw line.
Number 8, one shot.
And the free throw, no good. Rockets trail by 11. Here's Easton. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give him a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
And no good on the second free throw, so 0 for 2 there. And Doncic has got the ball here for the Portland Trailblazers. Eason with some nice D. Houston has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Outside for Green. Another shot. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Green's activity on offense is something I really appreciate. Because of that, I think he makes the defense typically commit fouls.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Well, throughout this game, they've been lighting it up from mid-range. I love seeing that. They've made that the focus of their offense, and it's really paid off.
And also the number of points they've scored in the paint has been impressive. This coaching staff encouraging them to keep going inside.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, Jalen Green is a product of G League Ignite, and clearly showing other folks there's a new path for potential lottery picks to take.
And both free throws good for Green.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
I'm always worried about Victor's head hitting the rim.
Rockets trail by 11. Outside, Green. Pass to Şengün. Eason with the ball. No good there. Some solid defense from Coulibaly. Wembanyama screen. The three is up. Now done. It's hauled in by Houston. Smith's got his 6th rebound on the night. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Timeout called, Portland. Dylan Brooks checked in for Houston. And he can't get the first one.
And the number 3 pick in the 2022 NBA draft, Smith Jr.'s ceiling is considered to be very high.
Good on the second one. Portland leading by 10. Now here's Dunn. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Down low. Here's Williams. Robert Williams. One tough customer right there.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Shepard, that's good. Shepard's got 5 points now this quarter.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
Here's Thompson. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. Fontecchio's checked in for Houston. Noel comes in for Shepard. That free throw's good from Thompson.
Hey, when you look at Thompson, his physical attributes jump out at you right away. I mean, he is a freak athlete with tremendous upside.
Pass to Smith. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to be on Amin Thompson. He shot 2 free throws in the game. He's made 1 and missed 1.
In their previous game, he simply couldn't miss from the line.
Splashed them one after another. It really was quite a display from the strike.
Thompson. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
From 7, Smith no good.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. As a result, they've got a big lead.
Such a reliable mid-range shooter. Brooks doesn't hesitate when he sees an opportunity to rise up from there.
Thompson, a screen on Brooks to the paint. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Oh, Amin Thompson. Incredible verticality.
Rockets trail by 12. Pass to Smith. Back to Noel. Fontecchio with the ball. And the deficit down inside single digits. Fontecchio's got himself on the board with a 3 there. Portland has got nothing to fall from outside in this 3rd quarter. Here's Thompson. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. And the Trailblazers lead by 11. Houston has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the 3rd quarter. Pass to Şengün. Smith passes to Şengün. The shot's good. Şengün's got 7 now in this quarter.
Making strides on that end of the floor. Şengün showing what he can do as a scorer.
Coulibaly with it. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
You know, he hasn't contributed well scoring the ball, but obviously his teammates have.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Sohan outside. Thompson, a screen on Brooks. Sohan, the pass to Thompson. And the bucket is good. Thompson's got 13 points here in the 2nd half alone.
Love the control there from Thompson. I mean, showing poise on the pick and roll.
Here's Noel. And so it's Portland. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. More 2K action in just a moment. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Rockets. Dylan Brooks is out there with Green. Then it's Jabari Smith. Then it's Jock Landale. And it's Fontecchio in at the small forward. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Portland leading by 11. To the wing on the left. Here's Sohan. Rockets with a rebound. Pass to Fontecchio. From downtown, drains the triple.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the 2nd half. Attack from 3-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Here's Coulibaly. Good work defensively by Brooks.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Thompson, no good.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
Yeah, it is unfortunate and embarrassing. He just lost his concentration. for a split second. That's all it took.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
He's off on the first.
So many are excited about Smith Jr.'s future. I think if he can add some muscle to that frame of his, he's going to be a real problem.
He hits the second from the line. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. And here's Dunn. Doncic, a screen on Green. Dunn, the pass to Doncic. Over Green. Again, the miss by Portland. Rockets trail by 7. Smith with it. Outguarded by Wembanyama. Smith no good. The Trailblazers have got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4.
The burst. Man, Sharp can go from 0 to 100 in the blink of an eye.
The Rockets have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Green, the pass to Brooks. Smith with it. He takes it in. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Smith's got 9 points here in the second half.
The defense had him confused early on, but he's responded in the second half with some assertive play.
Here's Doncic. And he can't get that one. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Crafty move. And it's Portland with a rebound. Doncic has got 8 rebounds in the game. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
Green for 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. In the paint, Luka.
Luka is a massive guard. He can do damage inside just as easily as outside.
Green for 3. And it's Coulibaly with a rebound. Trailblazers lead by 11. Outside Sharp. Pass to Wembanyama. Tipped. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Inside. Here's Wembanyama. It's hauled in by Houston. Landale's got 4 rebounds now. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Green in the post. Defended by Dunn. Well, Portland's shooting 51%. Good clip from the field. Doncic deciding where to go with it. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to go on Jalen Green.
Luka with the crafty shot fake. Outstanding at tricking the defense.
2 shots.
That's good from Doncic.
One of the things that's really impressive about Luka Doncic is his continued growth. I mean, season to season, you see this guy working on himself, working on his mind, how he thinks the game and his body, and becoming a better athlete. That spells trouble for the league.
And Houston making a change here. Shepard's checked in. Landale. Houston with another miss. Portland leading by 12. Here's the Beast. Outside Bogdanovich. From deep. Smith with the rebound. Houston has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Pass to Shepard. Back to Green to end the drought. Portland with a rebound. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
So hard, actually impossible to cut into the lead when you have a guy struggling this bad.
And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Portland.
Honestly, we have never seen someone like Victor Wembanyama, a skilled 7.5-footer. I mean, the way he moves, it's unreal.
Smith outside. Pass to Shepard. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Houston making some changes. Şengün comes in for Landale, and Tari Eason subbed in for Brooks. Outside, Green. Stolen by Sharp. Here's Doncic. Outside Sharp. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Şengün. Rockets trail by 13. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. Kamara, he's checked in for Portland.
Number 16, Kamara.
And Houston has possession. Here's Shepard. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Personal foul. 4th team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
For your Rockets, Shepard. 2.
Both good from the line that time. Portland leading by 10. Here's the Beast. Outside Bogdanovich. Again, the miss by Portland. Houston has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. It's Eason with the jam.
When it's Green making plays for others, that's a really good sign for this squad.
Here's the Beast to the inside. The big man, Wemby for 2.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Smith outside. Let's go with a 3. Rebound by the Beast.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Sharp. The putback. Smith with the rebound. Rockets trail by 10. And here's Shepard for 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. That one goes in. Wembanyama's got 9 points in the quarter.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Pass to Smith. Here's Shepard. From outside, off the mark.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between. Wow! That type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
And there's Smith. That one's good on the assist by Shepard.
All of a sudden, he's balling. Halftime adjustments successful so far.
Outside Sharp. Here's Wembanyama. It's good. Wembanyama's got 17 now, just in the second half.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Pass to Şengün. Takes the 3. Knocks down the long J. Şengün's got 24.
For all his inside the three-point line prowess, Şengün can still get it done outside.
Out to the right wing. Here's the Beast. Smith with the rebound. Rockets trail by 11. On the wing, Green. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Green doing work inside. Feels like he can score on just about anybody.
Wembanyama screen. Ooh, poked away. The Beast passes to Wembanyama. Here's the Beast. And he was fouled while in the act of Shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
The officials were right on top of that.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without foul.
All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Whitmore's checked in. Thompson, he's checked in for Portland. Coulibaly comes in for Sharp. Pass to Smith. Now Whitmore. Şengün with it, covered by Wembanyama. Back to Whitmore. Şengün, a screen on Bogdanovic. Just 5 to shoot. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Excellent in the screen and roll. Şengün with a wide base and natural strength, and he makes excellent decisions with the ball.
Bogdanovic finds Thompson. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Thompson's got 15 points in just the second half. Now Green. Stolen by Wembanyama. Now the Blazers moving it up.
Rockets foul. Whitmore. Second personal foul. 4th team foul. Shooting for Portland.
And he drops the first.
At the line for 2.
So hits 1 and misses 1 at the line. Rockets trail by 12. Pass to Shepherd. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Jerome, head coach, doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed, even
the previous play is under review.
And a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Eason's checked in for Smith. Doncic is checked in for Portland. Dunn comes in for Jerome. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, guys. Well, I was able to listen on the Trailblazers head coach talking to his team. He implored his team to use the clock. He said the clock is our friend. No need to rush things unless they give us a free one. Let's squeeze them out of this game. Back to you, Brian.
Okay, thanks, Allie. First one falls for him. And so he hits both. Trailblazers lead by 10. Wembanyama with it. Dunn outside. Pass to Doncic. It's Thompson, high post. It's hauled in by Houston. Eason's got 7 rebounds in the game. The Rockets shooting just 42% so far in the game. Here's Whitmore outside. Drills it from deep.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
Back to Dunn. Down low. And Wembanyama gets it to go. Wembanyama's got 32 points in the game.
Oh, you look at how Dunn slices apart the defense with his passing. Phenomenal in the pick and roll.
Green in the post. Koulibaly defending, and that one's good. Green's got 22 points. Here's Koulibaly, and the layup is good off the glass. And the Trailblazers lead by 9. Houston now, time running out. 1:16 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Whitmore outside. He buries it from 3. Whitmore's got 6 points in the quarter.
Beautiful setup. You see right there, Alperon Şengün. This game isn't all about power.
Thompson with it, and it's Şengün picking him up. Nice shot by Wembanyama.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Pass to Whitmore. Off target with the 3. So it's Portland now. They're leading by 8. Here's Thompson. Eason pulls it in. And the Rockets with possession. Here's Shepherd. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the line for 2.
At the line for your Rockets, Shepherd taking 2 shots.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop. Thompson fires from way outside. Off on that one. So it's Portland picking up the win. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.
Know that I'm him. Check the scout report. Everybody know that I'm him. Ask your course. She gon' tell you I'm him. Everybody know that 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 I'm him. Check the scout report. Everybody know that I'm him. Ask your course. She gon' tell you I'm him.
Hey. I'm that same old body with the steez. In a baked outfit, got a shark on the hood of my top and the ape on my tee. Been a minute since I linked with the bro, said link up soon, let's talk over tea. These days it's all about flex and talk, but bro, I'm trying to make this pee. I got a text from the bro in Cali telling me sit tight, gonna make me a beat. In a guy for the stylish babe on a stylish date, trying to make me a treat. She tryna talk about rovers, it's over, I'm tryna bag the stream. 2 sets, let me take this call, gotta ski real soon, tryna pattern this G. It's been OT nights, bit far from the den, tryna get big checks and the cash flow scheme. A couple boys on the block, man, I've been lapping on locals and socials, man's looking all hot. Tell the youth just stay off the violence and mate, please don't worry about. I'm just keeping it real, man, you know my dough, trust me, big words to my pops. In the yard at the end with the bro scheme, man, you know me, I'm taking. Don't talk like you know my thing when you're around my I send you to the shops. My bro just came uptown with the latest trends and a few odd cops. In a vintage whip, just gliding, stay sliding in a coupe drop top. Hey. Wait, tell me why you never come check me. You tell me that I'm way too spendy, wait.